Hey, over the last few days, I've had some people asking me, what do I use to catch kokanee? We have been picking up a few early season fish, not hot fishing yet. The fish are definitely starting to organize. First thing off for kokanee fishing, you gotta have a boat. And then in that boat, downriggers help. I will cover that in a minute. And you have to have a good sonar. I just picked up a little Rance Mark X5 Pro, just a black and white sonar, something pretty plain, but it works. It picks fish up, picks up thermoclines, distinguishable as far as what the sonar is actually reading. I'll go ahead and cover some of the gear I like to use, the bait, and as far as fish and pull goes. For kokanee fishing, I like using downriggers, just flat out. You can feel the fight on the fish. You don't have a heavy weight. You don't have your heavy, pop gear swinging behind there. You can use a lighter pole, lighter line. Makes it a little bit more enjoyable as far as the fight. You can kokanee fish without a downrigger. Just use a little bit heavier of a pole, a 1 to 2 ounce weight, some trolling style pop gear. The big blades seem to work pretty good. Then a rubber snubber, and then your favorite kokanee gear. For downrigger fishing, I picked this up from kokaneekidfishing.com just to kind of supplement my tackle box a little bit. Great kit, comes with everything you need to pick up kokanee behind a downrigger. Everything comes, leader lengths already set, rigged up. Some of his special hooks he makes, puts these epoxy with colors on there. Really seems to pick up the fish. I've had some good mornings with these already. Comes with some Shasta tackle wiggle hoochies, some apexes, couple inline spinners, some wedding rings, just all the producing colors, some spinning glows. A lot of people don't use these, but they're actually super effective. It's got some hoochies, some regulars, some micros, some super micros, everything rigged up with the correct leader lengths. With some lures that move around, have their own action like these, you want to go a little bit longer on your leader. I like about 18 inches. As far as like your hoochies, stuff like this, doesn't have its own action, you want a shorter leader length. I usually do, around 8 to 10 inches, sometimes out to 12. I like 12 inches on my spinners, gives them enough action, but the Dodger, it still makes these wiggle around back there. This kit comes with 2 sling blade style Dodgers from, I believe these are from Shasta Tackle. You can get them on his website. You can find them at a lot of stores as well. Silver and gold, and then the UV blue. You can see that how it just reacts with the sunlight. I got my baby here. That's who just sneezed. Great kit. He's also got a long lining kit, and just a whole selection of good kokanee fishing gear. Go ahead and check this guy out. These are some of my other setups I like to use. I was partial to the Dick Knight Dodgers for a long time. The skateboard styles. These do have a little bit more drag. Sometimes can cause fish to tear hooks out. They use them as leverage. The Clown Glow is probably my favorite early morning Dodger. The pink splatter works all day long. This one's probably one of my best producers. I like this pink hotspot with the holographic tape on it for going a little bit deeper. Really seems to give some flash. The yellow. This is my early morning Dodger by far. You can see the UV tape on there react. That holographic tape on there, just a good action, bunch of flash, really gets the fish going. These are some of my other favorite setups. The orange and green wedding rings, I take the leaders off these, retie them with 12-pound fluorocarbon, some size 4 pink Gamakatsu hooks, super sharp, they stick good. I also have a green one here with a red blade, seems to work pretty good. The brass style blades, as the sun comes up, bright fish, heavy fishing pressure, or when the ski boats are out, that seems to work super good. The green and orange spinner hoochies also have a UV and pink, and then just some regular beaded spinners here with some of the V-style blades seem to pick up a lot of fish too. That's just a small selection of the gear that I use besides this kit here. As far as bait, shoe peg corn and Berkeley gulp maggots are by far my favorite 2 baits. I like the corn because you can just put a bunch of scents on them. I'm getting ready to go out tomorrow, so I have some corn soaking here. Just, a variety of different scents. This one, I take all my scents and mix them together. you always want to have something for when the bite is off. You need to try to figure out that next big thing. The scents can vary from day to day. That's why I keep a pretty good pack. These I'll keep a max of 2 days. If I treat them with the Kokanee Corn Killer Magic here, this you can keep them up to 3 days. I keep them 2 max. Some of the other scents I like to use is the Kokanee Feast. This seems to work pretty well early in the morning. I generally just put it on my Dodger. I do have it soaking in a bag of corn, but you put this on your Dodger, you can just wash it off. I keep a bottle of Dawn dish soap in my boat just for that purpose, and a couple rags. Wash your Dodgers on the go. The DNA Kokanee gel from Dick Knight seems to work pretty good. This is actually made by ProCure. Seems to have a lot of anise. It's got that black licorice smell. This is probably my second favorite scent to the Kokanee Killer Magic. Some ProCure scent here pretty much makes the fire corn, same thing they sell in the stores. And then some Potski Krill. This seems to pick up when the bites off. The trout also seem to love this stuff. And Baker Lake sockeye last year were picking up on this pretty good. But with this Kokanee stuff here, it toughens up the corn, helps it hold on the hook a little bit longer. It's got a good scent by itself. But another thing I like to do is put some water-soluble ProCure scents in them. Garlic plus herring, bloody tuna, all seems to work pretty good. As far as a fishing pole, I'm pretty partial to these Lima Glass Red Rods, the Jared Johnson Team Kokanees. Super limber pole, but still enough backbone to fight the big fish. I have the Tika Kokanee Special 100 Series Reel, 8-pound Iser line spooled on here. Good stretch. You want lots of forgiveness in your gear to keep the hooks from tearing out of their fragile mouth. I put a bell on the end of my pole when I'm fishing by myself just because I can't usually watch both rods. Sometimes you'll get a fish that won't pop out of the clip and it'll end up tearing off. What else should I cover here? Oh, as far as your gear, you want everything to be interchangeable. And you want to be able to change it quick. I go 15-20 minutes without a hit. I'm switching colors. I'm switching color combinations as far as spinners and dodgers. I'm switching baits. If you know you're marking fish at 25 feet, your gear's at 25 feet, and you're not picking them up, the bite generally isn't off. You're just putting it in front of something that they haven't, they're not in the mood for. They've seen a bunch of it. I put a snap swivel on my pole, and then 99% of Dodgers also have a snap swivel at the end of them for changing out your spinner gears. So I just attach my Dodger to this, and then I keep all my leaders all nice and wrapped up. And then these have a swivel on that I just attach to the Dodger, ready to go. As far as downrigger releases, I like the Shasta Tackle Ultra Release. It's adjustable. You can change it for fishing styles, how deep you're fishing. And it really super light release. As soon as a fish grabs it, it's going to pop. And I've really had some good luck with them. I hope this helps you catch a few more fish. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to get a hold of me. I do have an extra seat in my boat, and I'm not opposed to taking people out fishing. I usually fish 2 to 3 days a week. I hope this video helps. Go ahead and check out KokaneeKidFishing.com. Get yourself one of these kits. It'll turn you into a better Kokanee fisherman for sure. ProCure bait scents all the way. Lima Glass, Tika reels, real lifestyle.